Wow, what start to the year. I don't know how it's been for you, but for me, it has felt powerful. I mean, I couldn't tell you exactly why, but I think it might have something to do with what's going on with the sun. There is crazy amounts of solar radiation coming down, hitting the earth at the moment, has been for a while. And that can have a real effect on our biology, on our energy. It can really affect our intuition. It can open us up to new insights. And that's what's been going on with me, is that I actually had to take a little break from making videos because there was just so much coming through. There was so much that I was seeing about what lay ahead of me that I just needed to take a little moment just to take it in. But what actually happens in these moments is sometimes we can slip into these little, moments of overthinking, of kind of like a little bit of a paralysis. We can look ahead at what it is that we want to create, and it can create some kind of procrastination around it. This is what happens often when we start to see ourselves. And this is exactly how I thought about it in my head. I thought, right now, whoa, I'm at the foot of the mountain. I have like a whole mountain to climb ahead of me, because so much more had been revealed to me in terms of the direction I need to go in with my work and the things that I want to create in the world. But that's a scary place to be. When you actually see yourself at the foot of the mountain, you're really perceiving yourself to be at the beginning. And when you're seeing yourself at the beginning, it's like, man, I've got so much ahead of me and so little behind me. It's like we start to see that we're not bringing value. We start to think we're not bringing value into the current moment. We just see how much there is ahead, and that's where all the value lies. I just wasn't seeing myself in a great position. It was a perspective that I was holding. I started to realize that from this point of view, that I actually started to subtly reject versions of myself in the past. Because when you're only looking ahead to what you haven't become yet, what you haven't done yet, it's very easy to start looking back at versions of yourself in the past and thinking that they aren't really worth anything because you've evolved so much from them. And this is how I recognized I was kind of thinking that these versions of myself in the past that were, a fair bit unhappier, a fair bit less patient, a fair bit less decisive or creative, or however, numerous different things I could label where I came from. But it did start to dawn on me that it's actually these versions of myself in the past that have made me who I am today. Like literally without these versions of me in the past, I wouldn't be here as I am now. So in that sense, if I'm rejecting the versions of me in the past, I'm actually rejecting parts of me in the present moment. This is the thing that we do when we don't really recognize the value it is of where we've come from. When we don't look back and see how much you've already overcome, how many challenges you've already been through to get to this moment right now, how much healing you've already had to go through just to come into the current state that you're now in. Because I'm sure, like myself, you've been through a lot already. And whatever it is that you're looking to create in the world, whatever it is, new adventure maybe you're looking to go on, maybe you're looking to start a new project, maybe a new business, maybe you want to step into a new career, whatever way it is that you're perceiving this next evolution of your life. And if you're just at that threshold where you're thinking, I'm ready to do this, but at the same time, you're feeling stuck and you're feeling that feeling of procrastination and you're overthinking, just recognize that you're not actually at the foot of the mountain. You're so much higher up that mountain than you think, because every little action that you've taken already, every time you've broken through, every time you've gone through a challenge to get yourself where you are today, it all matters. And it's all built up the current version of you, who you are right now. And that's where the real value is. That's where the gold is. That's why when you're there and you're beginning this next challenge or whatever it is in your life that you want to pass into, don't think you're just beginning. Just recognize that instead of seeing it like I am at the start and I must prove myself, you're actually a person who is thinking, I am at the threshold and I'm ready to express myself. This is a big identity shift. When we can shift ourselves, shift our identity in this way, and we start perceiving ourselves differently, it's going to change the way we think, it's going to change the way we feel. We're not going to get caught up in these looping and negative patterns of thought. If we can keep aligning ourselves with just this simple shift in perception of where we actually are on our journey, that can really help us to step into this next version that is calling us forward. Because it's not a beginning, it's an initiation. That's the stage that we get to after we've done a certain amount of building up, whatever the transition is that you're ready for. It's not a new beginning, it's initiation into your next level, into your next stage of being. So when we come at life from this new angle, at the core of this transition, when we start to recognize more about where it is that we've actually come from, all the hardships that we've passed through, all the evolution that has happened within us, then really this transition becomes more an expression of self-love and acceptance. We start to love the versions we were in the past. We accept those versions of ourselves in the past. And by doing that, we're accepting more of ourselves and the whole of our being as we are now. And with that greater self-acceptance, we can more easily share our gifts with the world, because it's from this place of wholeness, of who we are, our story, what makes us unique, that actually feeds into whatever it is that we have to offer to the world. No one else can give that essence to the world but you, because only you have your story. Only you have had your unique challenges. And you're the only person in the position to do what it is that you're being called forward to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video today, guys. And I hope you've had a great start to your year. I hope the energy hasn't been too overwhelming for you, but I do hope that whatever insights you're gaining at the moment, whatever is coming through for you, that you're really listening. And if you haven't already, getting ready to act on whatever this guidance is, calling you forward, and whatever action is asking you to take. And if you do like this video, please do like, subscribe, let me know what you thought in the comments. And if you'd like to hear more from me, you can join my newsletter below. I'll be in touch with some events and offers and just some interesting insights and things like that. So if you like that kind of thing, please do drop your email just below. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you in the next one.